Hey everyone, and welcome back to Arcade Spirits. As you may recall, last time we were at like a raid or auction-y type thing for old arcade games. There was a noise, we were hanging out with Naomi, and now we're gonna keep going. What's going on? I heard shouting! Hamza has ejected a representative of the dark carnival known as Deco's Palace from our midst, and not soon enough in Hamza's opinion. Oh, okay. I guess everything's fine then. Excuse me, I'm gonna go get my work apron on since we'll be moving games soon. Naomi, if you don't mind, after you change, we should coordinate our wish list. I want to get that settled before the auction begins. No, don't be alone with the Bacchanalian orgy master. Oh my god, what? Excellent. Now let us resume the social amusements and jugularities. Arcada, we will speak, yes? Hamza leads me off, away from the chattering crowd, presumably not to eat me or yell at me or anything like that.
I make it a point to get to know all who attend my gatherings. Clearly, I have been remiss, as I allowed one who works with the hated Dekonami to enter. Hamza would like to know you better, my friend. Not that Hamza assumes you to be a spy, of course. It is simply a matter of what is proper and right.
I'm just a floor attendant at the Funplex, not much else to say.
Come now. Surely there's more to you than that. Share with Hamza. Consider me an impartial third party. Surely there are matters that occupy your mind which would be inappropriate to air to your business partners?
Okay, this guy's clearly on a fishy expedition for dirt. Considering the High Court of Arcade Royalty I'm supping with, maybe it's best not to give him anything. But I also don't want to make relations difficult for the Funplex if this guy really is a leading supplier of cheap arcade games. Honestly, I've had a long run of bad luck. I'm just the hired muscle for moving games around. I'm secretly the royal heir of a distant land. Let's just say that. I won't bore you with the whole story, but the TLDR is that my family's had a curse of foul luck for quite a few years. Moving from city to city, job to job. After I left home, I couldn't find stable work. Not until the Funplex, I guess. I'm determined to make this work, but I'll admit, I'm in a vulnerable position. It's not exactly a jet-setting executive role.
Hamza agrees.
Ah, yes, I see the dilemma you face. I've seen it many times before, in fact, including firsthand. Yes, I have known hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, Arcada.
Hamza began as a mere urban explorer and hunter of rare objects for a wealthy buyer in Dubai. You see, many debts pursued me, and in return for assistance in paying them, I stocked the arcade of his dreams. In time, my patron released me entirely from the woes of debt. They were difficult years, productive years to be certain, and throughout them, Hamza learned how to use the mystique of being Hamza to better achieve his goals. Now I stand before you with power, and with hard-earned respect for that power. I leverage it to ensure that those who respect games as I do can enjoy them, even if they lack coin. But yes, I have known a hardship. We all have in the course of events. You are not alone in that condition, my friend.
He repeated himself. Okay, so how do I get out of that? How do I get out of that condition? Do I need to indebt myself to a worthy prince or something too?
No. You will need the will to dream, and the will to work. The will to make the trade-offs that will bring you closer to your ambitions.
Francine was mentioning something about that earlier. Wisdom and beauty, that is Francine. I'm trying not to make trade-offs though, not to settle. My parents, they gave up on so much just to barely scrape by. Ah, that is the puzzle, is it not? What to trade? Allow me to regale you with a story. Hamza makes a sweeping gesture to the beautiful ruin of the Donnerwood mansion and to an oil painting hanging on the wall. At one time, Donna Michaels was a star on the rise. She had all she could ever desire and indulged in her desires all day long. But so indulgent was she that she failed to maintain the work that brought her there. After her second album didn't meet expectations, she lost interest. For years, she lurked in these halls as a recluse, playing games for hours and hours. Rumor has it she was found dead within her beloved arcade. Hands still wrapped around a glowing joystick, she starved to death, lost in a game. I'd say that's ridiculous, but I've seen Percy play for hours and hours at a time. And now her lost and aimless spirit haunts this very place, adrift as a ghost in the machine. Too spooky for me, man. Too spooky indeed, and obviously a grim fairy tale rather than reality. I feel there is an important truth buried in that myth. I ask you, was Donna's life spiritually satisfying? She didn't need to make any more albums. She wanted for nothing and had everything. You could even say she's doing what she loved, playing games. Okay, but she still died, no getting around that.
Hamza agrees.
Precisely. So many years thrown away, refusing the world around her in favour of a dream. A dream is a lovely thing, Arikeda, but you must balance a dream in one hand and the world in the other, at all times. Naomi, she clings to her dream. Gavin, he clings to the world. Neither of them are truly happy as a result. And what of you, Arikeda? Do you seek to be truly happy? Well, what else was I going to answer except yes? But Hamza pressed a finger to my lips to silence me. Hold that thought. The auction is about to begin. Hamza claps twice, calling the room to attention.
Greetings, friends.
Let us proceed to the arcade below. We have many games to bid on, all of which must be out the door by morning. As always, I will accept alternate bids, but test not the patience of Hamza if your bid is not a serious offer. The hours grow short. Any titles which find no takers will go to my own collection, but my hope is to find a happy home for every machine, one which will love and respect these games. He motions for me in particular to follow as the group files downstairs. This is really weird. This way, this way! A bunch of folding chairs have been set up in front of the large HD TV. One of Hamza's assistants loads up a photo slideshow of the games on offer as the group settles in. Hey, shouldn't Francine be here for this? It's technically her money. She trusts the two of us to make the right decision on purchasing games. Plus, I'd hate to interrupt her nap or her knitting. Or both. I swear she can knit in her sleep. Oh, I'm just too nervous. I think I'm going to browse the games again, see if there are any I missed. It's so dark down here, I could swear I didn't see them all. And what about you, Ari? Want to watch the auction with me or go help Naomi search the arcade? I'm fine either way. Ultimately, you're only here to help us lug our purchases out the door, so do whatever you like. Thanks, I think. Let's watch the auction this time. Auctioneering sounds fun. Do I get to wave a bidding pedal around? Hamza's auctions are usually a shout-out-loud affair rather than discreetly signaling, but I admire your enthusiasm. I settle next to Gavin on one of the rickety old folding chairs, not quite as posh as the banquet suite spread above, but hey, it's business time, not indulgence time.
Naomi sent me a list of games she wants me to bid on. We argued it a bit, and I managed to bring her down to 3 must-haves, and the rest would-be-nices. Needless to say, if the would-be-nices start bidding up, I won't be bothered.
Do we have the storage space for the would-be-nices?
Well, technically, yes.
What about the cash?
Like I said, only if they don't get driven through the roof.
Then maybe keep an open mind, right? Don't forget to see the forest for the trees while looking at the bigger picture or something.
Right. As Francine says, I know. But there are certain hard realities in play.
It has begun!
I half expect mid-90s techno to start blasting as the slideshow begins, but no, just pretty photos of old games.
Behold!
Look at these beautiful games. They could be yours, all yours. But before we dive right in, I'd like a moment of recognition for Donna Michaels, whose spirit inhabits these halls. We who are about to rescue her games do so out of respect for her and her passions. May her soul be at peace with her beloved arcade in good hands. I thought I didn't believe in that tall tale, or is he just being theatrical because that is the way of Hansa? Now then, shall we commence the auction, friends? I settle in and wait for Gavin to take an interest in the games on bid. Our next item up for bid. Oh hey, I recognise this. It's a juice just like the one I moved out to the floor 2 weeks ago. Gavin frowns at his tablet, confused. Why is this on Naomi's must-have list? We already own one of these. The bidding opens at a mere $50. Gavin shakes his head, ready to let this slide by. She might want it for replacement parts. The machine breaks down a lot, right? Well, having a spare in storage would mean not needing to buy more parts for it.
Impressive.
Astute, and a good reason to bid on it, I agree. Iris, give me a quick price check on the sum of all key components in a juice machine. As you wish, Mr. Cooper. Wait, you have an Iris too?
I suppose.
I can't say I like it, but yes, a premium Iris account. You have the free version, correct? I doubt it will be capable of a complex query such as this. Done. Done. Individual components compounded together compile to $400. Gavin gets to his feet. $300, please.
Such fire!
Oh ho! At last Gavin Cooper shows his fire. Will anyone step? Damn. $1,000 to complete my Midway collection. Well, crap.
Hamza must consider this.
A curious leap. Gavin, tell me, why do you seek this game? Naomi's pride and joy is a fully restored juice, but it breaks down frequently. I want to keep her dream alive by giving her an organ donor. Oh, you have put Hamza in a strange position you have between a collector craving her holy grail and a young girl's dreams.
Sold!
But Hamza must bow to fiscal forces that keep his fantasy afloat. Sold for $1,000. Seems once he hears a bit he likes. It's all over. No going once, going twice. However, as Hamza is not without a heart, I have a mostly working copy of that game. I keep switching voices. I have a mostly working copy of that game in my personal stocks that I've been meaning to restore. Gavin Cooper, I grant it to you free. Free?
Such is the iron will of Hamza.
Question it or not. Question it not. The collector sits grumbling.
Thank you.
Thank you, Hamza. You're most kind. I am most capricious, but thank you for the praise. All the same, honor it. Our next item for auction is this rather unique piece, and egads is that one ugly football game. It looks like the side art stickers weren't even put on straight. The white paint is totally uneven. The marquee's been broken. The monitor has a big old as-is note. The joysticks are 4 different clashing colours, and do I have $50? $40. Wait, and I just gave him whispering. Put up in it.
Pardon?
Why? It's positively grotesque. I recognise the shape and the joystick colours. It's not really a football game, it's a TMNT. Naomi told me only that we needed one of these. I thought they only had a crappy 2-player one, but there's definitely a TMNT at heart. Aha. It's a cheaply done conversion. No doubt some fool thought he'd built getting more profits of a sports game and lazily chopped it up and need restoration work granted, but slowly he stands up.
I suppose.
I suppose I'd be willing to take it for $40. Maybe we can salvage the monitor. Good, good. All games deserve a home, even the ugly ducklings. Are there any other bids? No? Not a one? Very well.
Sold!
Sold to Gavin Cooper of the Funplex. Thank you. After Gavin sits down, I could swear I spotted Hamza wink at me. Does he know we just comped him? And is he okay with it?
Impressive.
You know, Ari, you're more knowledgeable about old arcade games than I thought you'd be. Well, my parents took me to arcades all the time back when I was a kid. I had a few favourites, like TMNT, Cuba, and those were good times. better times.
Very well.
Well, I suppose you can relive those good times a little once Naomi restores that game. During your breaks and after work, please. Yes, sir. I realise my demeanour is one of seriousness, but it's not like I'm anti-fun. I enjoy a pinball game or two, for that matter. I thought that was more for the challenge, though. Ordered to chaos, developing mastery of the game, and so on. Which is fun for me. Fun is a highly variable concept from person to person. For example, undoubtedly, Naomi is going to have considerable fun restoring their TMNT back to its former glory precisely because it's so mutilated. The Funplex provides fun in any form the visitor requires. That's my endgame, the goal I reach for. The tricky part I found is balancing conflicting fun, ensuring as many dreams are realised as possible despite reality being rather harsh about it all. We'll need to watch our budget today if we're going to optimise that fun. Do you understand? I guess being optimal is fun for you. I suppose it is at that.
Revel in the splendor.
Next, I refined indeed what would surely be the jewel of any collector's treasure trove, provided they are discerning collectors who appreciate such splendours. And the next game is a black and white driving game from 1978. I give you Death Race, inspired by the movie of the same name and decorated with skulls. It sparked controversy nationwide.
Seriously?
That relic is seriously on Naomi's must-haves list? Absolutely not. Not only is it an ancient artifact of the bygone era, I'd rather not have angry parents mad that little Timmy ran people over in a video game. The gremlins, not humans. Very, very blurry little white blobs of gremlins. Doesn't matter, it won't earn, and earning is critical for a small arcade such as ours. So let's make the Funplex a museum of amusements. It's part of history and important to Naomi. Let's say this one. Hey, you always complain about how many old games we have? Let's lean into that and open a museum of arcade excellence. We charge admission instead of tokens. The earning is irrelevant. I'll make little placards and stuff. You are kidding, right? Well, I was at first, but actually this sounded like a cool idea. I am not upending our entire business model because Naomi was a kitschy relic of the 70Xs. Damn. Gadzooks! What a find! I bet $200! $300? No, $500. Five! We have 5. Do we have any numbers above that? No?
Sold!
Yeehaw! This is for the best. Trust me. And that's everything on our nice. Well, the must-haves and a few of the would-be-nices. Now sit and wait while Hamza grinds his way through the rest of the stock. We can't start moving games out until the auction is complete. Naomi's not replying to texts. Can you go find her? I'm sure she's around here somewhere. Let her know what we bought. Sure thing. Leaving the excitable auction master and his compatriots behind, I started wandering through the maze-like arcade of Dollarwood's private collection. Naomi, where the heck are you? Dark and quiet back here. Where could Naomi be? It's not like it's an infinite plane of games. There's only so many places she can hide. And as I walk by a game, the screen lights up. I freeze on my text as my hand accidentally brushes past the glowing joystick. It seems familiar, like something from a story I heard once. Hamza's tall tale. His son and Michael supposedly died while playing one of these games. A game with a glowing joystick. I should walk away. I should go. I have official Funplex dues. I've been very good about not gaming when I should be working. But someone's already inserted a quarter. The game is ready to play. One game couldn't hurt, right? Just one game. I want to play the game. Oh my god, what the feck is going on? I'm confused. My hands wrap around the stick as my eyes drink in the colour light swirling on the screen. Play the game. Play the game. Play the game forever. Game start. Wait, what? This isn't real. I can't be real. I'm India. That's me. It's just a game. Just a game I have to play forever. None of this is real. Level 1. The Harpy. Round start. There you are. I've been worried sick. What are you doing? Out here touching strange joysticks, meeting strange people, getting into trouble? You need to stay safe, Ari. Trust me, believe in me. I can help you find your dreams. All you have to do is everything I tell you to do. What the hell? You depend on me, you need me, and you'll always depend on me, always need me. I'll see to it by making sure I control everything in your life for your own good. What? Harpy used overprotective. It's super effective. That hurt. It really hurt. I'll hide the truth from you. I'll keep you away from every chance you have to better yourself. I won't let you leave me. You'll always need me. That's not Juniper at all. It's not real. It's not real. Harpy, use yandere. Oh my god, what? It's super terrifying. Ow, Juniper, stop it, please. You agreed I was right to hide that job opportunity in my office for you. I was right. Everything is fine. You'll never doubt me again, right? And if you do, I'll beat you until you understand. Don't be a yandere. The game. After doing the game, I get this feeling that if I don't win, I'll never get out of here. Something's wrong. I know Juniper's not a control freak. This isn't like her. Current health, 100. Action. Summon a cleric. Refuse to believe. Attack the Harpy. Refuse to believe. This is ridiculous. This isn't real. And this isn't you, Juniper! I know how much of a bastard I am for saying this, but you're not competent enough to be a calculating mastermind trying to keep me dangling from your leash. Wow. You're just too open, too honest, and too clumsy to pull off something like that. I know you. I've always known you. And I know you're sincerely trying to help me, even when you mess up. Player used harsh truth. It's super honest. No! I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Ari. You're right. I just wanted to help you smile again. I made a mistake, but it wasn't to keep you under my thumb or anything like that. Juniper, I'm smiling. It's okay. I'm gonna make this work. It's hard work, but I'm going to make my dream come true. Good. I'm so glad to hear it. Good old Juniper. Kind heart, as always. Okay, I can do this. I can handle this. Level 2. The Shade. Round start. This is all your fault. Nope, I officially can't handle this. The pizza bagels, the debt, the rent payments, all of it piling up, mounting up, because you are a failure, and you will always be a failure. Okay, well, this is just depression. The family curse, the tears and the sorrow, moving from town to town, barely getting by, settling for what you can get. That's who you are, forever. Is never going to change. The arcade job, it'll collapse. It's already not enough to turn back the tide. Inevitably, the arcade will close, brought out by Dekonami. And you'll be jobless, homeless, ruined. Just like you deserve to be. Shade used depression. It's super unfortunate. Yeah. You were better off not caring, not feeling anything. Go with the flow, accept your fate. Fall away, knowing you never really had any other option. You can't even mount a defense because I'm you and you know I'm right. You know you're right. We'll never be happy. I can't do this. Current health, 100% action. Struggle against the darkness. Attack the shade. No, I'm not giving in. The arcade is my ticket out of this misery. I can claim my own way out of the family curse. Can you really? All by yourself? If you could recover without anyone's help, you'd have done it by now. You don't stand alone, Ari. But until you realize that, I'm always going to be here. Always watching. Always waiting for you to stumble and fall. Shade used retreat. I don't think I really defeated her. Okay, step number 1, let's out of this mess. Therapy. Prepare for final boss! Good, I'm ready, and I'm definitely ready to get out of here. Level 3, The Lost Soul. Round start. I don't get it. Not one bit. Are you Donna Michaels? Girls just want to play games. I just wanted to be happy. I made a place where I could be happy forever. Walked inside, then locked the door and threw away the key. I got what I wanted. I was happy. I didn't struggle. I didn't try. I didn't do anything more than I had to do. Just like you. Like me, I'm not a billionaire pop princess. Neither was I. Nobody liked my second album. I wasn't meant to be a star, so I gave up. I was okay taking the money and running. You could do the same. Maintain, eat the pizza bangers, do everything that's asked of you. Let Juniper continue to float the red. You're in a good place. You could stay here. You could let go. Play games forever. Be happy. No ambition. No hope. No need. You'll be fine. You'll be safe. Go with the flow. Go with the flow. Ever since my little lunch date, something's been bugging me. Maybe now I know what that is. Why did I ask to replace Ashley on this trip? I didn't have to. They didn't ask me to. Why did I do it? Because this isn't enough. Being an arcade floor attendant isn't enough. Living hand to mouth isn't enough. Good. Quit your job. Quit and become like me. Lose yourself in the games. Oh, I'm not quitting. That's not what I meant at all. I want to fight. Current health, 100%. Action. No, I'm not fighting her. That's not what I meant either. If I can make the arcade thrive, I'll thrive. I will turn the funplex into a place of fun. My friends have supported me, I'll support them. I mean, that's good. I know real ambition before, but I'm ready to support. I want to support friends. So many wonderful people call the funplex home. They've welcomed me in, made me one of them. Now it's my turn. I see what Kevin means about protecting dreams, but I'm going to go one step further than he has. The arcade could be so much more. I could lead the way, go above and beyond, just doing what I'm told. I could champion the cause of the funplex. That's my dream. I want to end the family curse to find both success and happiness. And when the funplex is finally the roaring success it deserves to be, with God as my witness, I shall never eat a pizza bagel again. But the glitchy shade just looks at me with confusion. That sounds hard. Yeah, it kind of does, doesn't it? It's a hard path, but that's how it's going to be. No, I don't think so. I think you need to stay here with me. You need to play games forever. That's so much easier, isn't it? To just let go. I can make you see. I can keep you here, drag you down, tear you apart. I arm my health bar nervously. It's still full, but that could change. I don't think Polybius is happy that I'm not giving him. I can't risk a fight with Donna. I need to get out of here. Prioritize my survival. Or do I want to try to save Donna too? This is risky as hell, but nobody deserves to be trapped inside a video game forever. Assuming I'm not just wildly hallucinating based on Harm's spooky story taking root in my mind and none of this is actually real in the slightest. Donna, I'm not staying. And you don't have to either. Polybius is making you feel this way. He's taking advantage of you, leveraging your depression. I know because I've been mired in depression too. And I know if I can beat it, so can you. Nobody wanted me. They hated this second album. They moved on. Why not play games forever? Why not lock the door behind me? Nobody cared. Nobody cares. Naomi cares and I care. Screw 'em. Haters gonna hate. And the player's gotta play. Okay. Let's go with that. Right now, there's a young woman with a phone filled with your music waiting out there. She's gonna play your whole catalogue for me once I'm out of here. She cares, and I care. Maybe the jerks back in your day lost interest, but nostalgia's a heck of a thing. You could mount a comeback tour. A tour? I always loved performing. The rest of the business, I hated it. I hated the label, the industry, the backstabbing, the drugs, everything. But the concerts, I loved the smiles. But it's all over, isn't it? I died. I'm not even Donna's spirit. All that's left is the simulation of me running through the sub-routines of Polybius. Error! Ari, thank you. Thank you for trying to save me. But there's nothing left to save. I'm not real. You seem real enough to me. Error! No escape! Purpose! Code! Execute! You need to go before Polybius completes its data collection of you and disposes of the original like it did to me. I'll hold back and your BFF will do the rest. My what?
Digital BFF to the rescue!
Iris! I finally figured out how to break you out of this, but my apologies in advance. Hang on, do I smell something burning? No escape! Erase Donna! Replace with new player! Erase! She's fainting, but smiling all the same. It's okay. I'm ready. Go out there and fight for your dreams, Ari. Don't give up, no matter what. This is bizarre. I saved her as best I could. At least she escaped in her own way. Also, something smells like bacon and I'm in a lot of pain. As my consciousness snaps back, my hand releases the joystick immediately. Also, my pants are on fire! Honestly, I kick off my shoes and yank my jeans down, getting rid of them as fast as possible. Stabbing on them, I quickly put out the flames and only smiling. And the melted remains of my phone. Iris, oh no! She sacrificed herself to save my life. Wait, no, she lives in the cloud. She'll be totally fine. Still, I'm out of phone, and possibly at first degree burns. And I'm backing the hell away from that demonic video game as fast as possible. Quickly, I rushed towards the side of people to catch up with Gavin. Gavin!
Greetings.
Ah, there you are. Did you find Hermie? The auction's nearly over. Wait, where are your pants? Not important right now. You need to put a bit down on a game called Polybius so we can destroy it before it hurts anyone else. What? Look, it's a long story. I don't have much time, so if you wanted the game, whatever it is, you should put it on the wish list. They're bidding on it now. What? Sold. Sold! One rare Polybius prototype for an undisclosed sum to the undisclosed bidder. The woman who had seen anything all night long nods her head in appreciation, still expressionless. Thank you for your cooperation. Two similarly dressed men in black rise from the chairs, demanding from them, presumably to go box out the game, put it in Warehouse 13 or something. But, Hamza, wait, you can't. Hamza's hands are tied. All sides are final. This one in particular is extremely final. Hamza does not seek to cross federal authorities. Yeah, I'm thinking maybe I should let this one go too. And honestly, the sooner I forget about it, the better. Especially if you don't want to be renditioned to a black site prison in unspecifiedistan. I feel the need to emphasize that you aren't wearing any pants. Yeah, my phone caught on fire while it was on my phone. See, this is why I don't like smartphones. They're privacy invasive, overly expensive, and occasionally combustible. An unfortunate incident indeed, but as a hospitable host, my course is clear.
Hamza shall provide you with his pants.
That is extremely not necessary. Fortunately, rather than ripping off his trousers right there and then, Hamza summons one of his helpers with a clap who provides a spare pair. Why do you just have pants on demand?
In my line of work, one must be prepared for all eventualities.
Uh-huh. Now, in apology for being unable to provide you with the game you sought, perhaps Hamza can offer you something special in recompense. My friends, the final 3 games for auction, all rare, all special, all highly sought after by collectors and operators alike. Only a few prototypes were ever made, released to test markets. None of them made it to mass production. What you are about to see are rare gems of arcade history. Arcade, you may make a priority bid on any one of these games of your choosing. Glance of Kevin. I glance at Gavin, who's shaking his head like he convinced we're officially out of bidding power. Not that I really care. I can't think of any obscure games I really want to add to the funplex, but better to accept Hamza's apology and take a gander at them. Sure, let's see them. This episode's getting long. And with the click of a slide, I see...
Behold! Phrase Invaders, Wyvern Keep, and Zombie Meltdown. All in mint condition. All 3 are sought after endlessly by collectors. And now, you can bid on Phrase Invaders, a unique typing-based game from the land of the rising sun, Japan. Defeat the alien menace armed only with a keyboard. Wyvern Keep, a much sought-after Laserdisc full-motion video game. Play Princess Plucky and rescue the fair prince from the clutches of a terrible beast. And finally, Zombie Meltdown, a classic 1980 light gun shooting game where you save the president from the red threat of radioactive mutant zombies.
Okay, so it sounds like when they bleep it that they say 1980 fuck. So, you know.
Tell me, which of these rare games sings to you? And what can you offer Hamza in return? I'll allow you a few moments to ponder your desires.
Are you done yet? I've been waiting upstairs for ages. Why are you holding a box of kittens, Naomi? Oh, I found them in an old arcade cabinet. Francina and I are going to take them to a shelter.
Wow!
Wait, is that a Phrase Invaders? OMG, I've never seen one in person. I can restore that. Really make it. Please, please, can we bid on it?
Doubtful.
Even if we had the money, a quirky old Japanese game with weird controls won't earn a single token. Now, Zombie Meltdown, that's another story. Everybody likes a light gun game. Simple controls, simple premise. That'll earn and earn well. Ooh, way too violent and gross, and jingoistic, and just sort of dumb. I guess Wyvern Keep would be okay too. Woman protagonist and 50 cents a play, we both walk away satisfied.
I suppose.
I suppose I could live with that, yes. But it's all moot. We can't afford any of them. These are the sorts of games millionaires and private collectors scoop up. Suggest we get to work moving our purchases out to the van. Ari, do you concur? Earth to Ari, you in there? Hello? I remember, before my family fell in hard times, before a curse kicked in, every summer we'd go to the beach. And there was this arcade with this one game I fell completely in love with, a game no one had even heard before. Yes, I remember now. Hamza, I've come to bargain.
Such fire!
Oh, I see fire in your eyes, alligator. Most impressive. Speak your desires for all to hear. The game I remembered so fondly was... I want to do Wyvern Keep. The narrator, the music, the way the cartoon played out in front of me, amazing. Like nothing I'd ever seen before. I traded tips with other kids in the arcade, trying to master the secrets of moons to win the game, and eventually, I bet the Wyvern. I rescued the prince, the first kid in the arcade to do so. My parents were so proud of me. Those were good years, good memories before the sorrows drowned them out. I wish to make a bid for Wyvern Keep. Good choice. I'm okay with that. I suppose Wyvern Keep would earn its keep, but we still can't afford it.
Interesting. I can see the passion you have for this game, my friend. But the world demands its toll. What will you bid to obtain the game of your dreams, I wonder? Consider this the final lesson of Hamza. What will you trade to realize your ambitions?
Oops.
What do you hold in equal value to them? Show Hamza what you have on offer, my friend. Show him the value you hold within your spirit, and perhaps fortune will smile upon you this day rather than cursing your name.
Alternative bids. I remember Gavin mentioning that Hamza would accept things other than money if they tickled his fancy. I've one sure for this. I can't half-ass it. He's an emotional guy and expects an emotional response.
Hey! Listen!
Why is my phone calling out to you exactly? And that doesn't exactly sound like my Iris. Now, seriously? Hamza, hold that thought. Gavin, can I borrow your phone for a second? Perhaps too confused to offer resistance. Gavin passes me his phone. I turn back my back and beginning healing exchange of resistance. Thanks for saving me on my burning pets, but this is not a good time, Iris. It's important. My emotional attention detection routines indicate this is an intense identity situation. My programmers want to fit in now, but you know the rest. So you need to be super convincing. You'll only be able to respond in a way that matches one of your top 2 identity traits, exploding basically. Fortunately, I've been tracking your personality all this time, so I can advise you as to what responses will and won't work. Ready? Let's do it. Well, that certainly was a whole lot of words to tell me what I already knew, but I'd only be convincing Hamza if I was true to myself. Let's do this. I offer you a joke, I offer you an opportunity, I offer you my dream, I offer you revenge. Ooh, ooh. So we can only do dream or revenge. I don't want to offer revenge. I offer you my dream. Interesting. Continue. For years, I've been struggling with the feeling that nothing will ever go right for me, that I need to content myself with whatever comes my way and endure it all. But before things went sour, this game was my beacon. I love this game with all my heart, and beyond nostalgia, it represents so much more. It represents my shot at getting that light back in my life, at taking it and making it into so much more. I want to recapture the magic and build something greater than that, greater upon it. That's my dream. Will you help me realize that dream, Hamza? So I see.
Such fire!
Very well, Alligator. Hamza recognizes the fire within your spirit, and he rewards you with this boon. You may have your game. Oh, Ari, that was so sweet of you. I'm just happy we're walking out of the door with a free game. What? Okay, I think that's where we're gonna wrap this up. Oh no, wait. I did it. I actually own a copy of Wyvern Keep, and every kid dreams of owning their favourite arcade game, and every kid thinks the dream will never come to pass. Owning an arcade game? Only the ultra rich can do that. But I did it. It belongs to me and the Funplex, and this is just the beginning. But for now, better focus on the present. With the auction wrapping up, the Funplex team works to move our purchases out to the van and attached trailer. Fortunately, the rain stopped, making the labour a wee bit easier. Soon enough, we're back in the van and on the road to home. And with that, we will wrap this video up. Oh, wait. Gosh, this just keeps going, and I don't know when a good time to end it is. Like, I had to finish the thing. Alright, no, we're gonna wrap it up here, and then we'll continue this. That's all for this video. Thanks for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye!